Hey, this is David Jose coming to talk to you a little bit about life. And I know a lot of you are trying to move forward in business, you're trying to advance. And as I was working on the car, I came up with some ideas because, many times I'll look at nature, I'll look at different things that I do, and I'll figure out that there's a lot of parallels that have to do with the way that we live. And if we can see those things, a lot of times we can gain understanding and gain wisdom to help us to get better. So as I was working on the car, I had some problems with what's called a lifter. And a lifter is actually what sits on your cam, and the cam actually spins, and when it lifts up the lifter, it pushes a push rod, and the push rod opens up your valve so your engine can suck in air or let air out. And it's really important. It's like a runner that's trying to win a race. He wants to breathe in and get all the oxygen he can and breathe out and get the bad gases or the carbon out of your body. Well, with the lifter, I found that I had one or a few that broke, and I had some push rods that broke. And with the lifter, you'll see that on the bottom it's a smooth surface and it's meant to be a certain height to be able to lift, but this one has a lot of damage. And what happens is it's actually ground down on the inside, so when the cam comes by, it actually falls into the cam, lowering the amount of lift, thus lowering the push rod, thus lowering the rest of the system so that you don't get as much air in the engine. What ends up happening is the engine suffers, the engine struggles, the engine chokes, and it's hard to run. It won't let out the air, and you'll find that your performance dies. In the same way, on the top of the lifter, there's a little spring, and if you look at this one, if you can see closely, as I push, it collapses. Well, this is just like life. When you're trying to move forward in your business, when you're trying to move forward with God, when you're trying to move forward with anything that you have to do, the people who support you and are with you are lifters. They either have the ability to lift you up and help you to grow and be able to suck in all the air you need, all the knowledge you need, the wisdom you need, or they're people who have issues that have a bad foundation, and when they have this bad foundation, it actually causes your lift to sink, because every time you're trying to get up and the time comes around where you're supposed to do something powerful, you fall into them because they're taken away from the strength you have. They're taken away from the knowledge you have, the wisdom. They're taken away from the opportunities. And then on the top, you see where the lifter collapses. In the same way, these people, when pressure comes, because there's some springs that hold down against the system, and when pressure comes, you'll see that these people actually collapse under pressure. And so they're supposed to be there for you, and they're supposed to be strong and help you to grow. But when it's time for them to help you, they actually collapse under the pressure. The same thing happens if it collapses and you need a certain amount of lift to be able to get the engine to open up. In the same way, you need a certain amount of lift to get you to open up, to get you to go after your dreams and do the best you can. And when they collapse under pressure next to you and you're expecting them to help lift you up, what ends up happening is that your business suffers. You don't follow the opportunities through because you're dealing with people who are bringing you down, not pulling you up. You don't deal with other people who will help you to grow. You're kind of stuck in that situation where you're depending on somebody who cannot lift you up. And a lot of times, when the lifter isn't working correctly, it can cause for the push rod to go down in such a way that it bends, actually bending the push rod, and it destroys your engine for good. So when that push rod bends, no matter how much gas you give it, no matter how hard you try, no matter how much you try to do, your car isn't really going anywhere fast. Now, if you're a racer like me or a person who likes to build fast cars, it's not very exciting when you can't go really fast. And you're going to get mocked, and you're going to get laughed at, and you're going to get embarrassed. In the same way, if you're looking to move forward in business and do something powerful, you have to realize that you have to put yourself around people who will care about you, people who can really lift you up, people who have a good, strong foundation, who've been through some pain, been through some issues, and just want to see you do well. You want to deal with some people who can handle pressure, so when things go wrong, they don't fall apart and cause your whole business to collapse. See, this is what is necessary with anything that you want to do in life. You want to have a good support system, and you want to have a good number of people around you who really care about you moving forward, and you care about them the same way. So if you want to move forward in business and you're looking to grow in life and you're looking to be able to see things go a different way, I ask that you come join us. We have a very inexpensive group. And this group actually JVs on deals together. We help each other to grow, help each other to learn, and we have tons of opportunity. So if you want to join us and you want to be part of a team of champions, please get with me, David Jose, or Antoine Stevens, and let's get moving forward to a different life. Let's get rid of the negative lifters, the damaged lifters that can't help you. Let's get rid of the people who collapse under pressure, and let's start working together to do things that are powerful.